Okay. My name is Buwaneka Perera. I'm an independent activist. So it has been 158 days since Vasantha Mudalige has been arbitrarily arrested and imprisoned. It's been 8 months since the horrific attack on the 9th of May. It's been 6 months since the tyranny of the Ranil Rajapaksa regime was unleashed on the 22nd of July. Where is the justice? Where are the answers? All we are looking for is what did Vasantha Mudalige did. That's the only question that the state needs to know. But when the people demand for answers, for the continuous tyranny, there's no one to give us the answers. There's no one to say, at least reassure us that they will protect the justice system in this country. No, it is being used and abused as they please. Also, in order to release Vasantha Mudalige, because people are losing faith in the justice system, in the judiciary, there are thousands who have signed affidavits all over the country demanding his release and also declaring that this movement that happened throughout the last year was a people's movement. It was the people who came out onto the streets to throw an executive president out of his office, to throw a prime minister out of his office, to overturn an entire cabinet. It was the people. While they try to frame this as if this is how the rewriting of history in this state has continued for the past 75 years. The state has always been holding the pen when it comes to writing the history. This is a fight to keep the truth alive. Do not allow the state to tell you that this was just a bunch of misled youth that tried to create chaos in this country. Remember what pushed the people to the streets. Remember how you had to let go of your families, let go of your careers, to be on the streets, to fight for your land, for your country. So it is, like I said, it is the truth that we are trying to keep alive. And I'll also like to take this moment to mention about the Independence Day celebration, which we are celebrating, spending 200 million rupees at the worst point in Sri Lanka's history. In my eyes, we are still colonized by the Ranil Rajapaksa regime and their racist and thieving Politburo. Just like the Brits, just like the Dutch or the Portuguese, these thieves are taking our money and we are being taxed like never before. I think the only time we were taxed like this was back when we were under the British Crown. So we are still under a certain colonization. But how can we celebrate? How can the people celebrate when people can't even survive? When people are worried about what they're going to eat at night? How are we to keep our chins up and say that we are an independent and proud nation when we've been ruining ourselves? We had a rebellion, a revolution, but this was just one battle in changing the system. It was just one battle that was initiated last year. So we cannot give up now. We've got to look at this movement as the second independence movement. Independence we are fighting from this corrupt system. So we are asking the people to boycott this nonsense of a state celebration that is going to happen on the early morning of 4th of Feb. We are asking you to boycott it and to gather around your people, your community, to celebrate, make it a people's celebration, to remind yourselves why it is important to be independent, why we need to be independent from the current Politburo, why we need to get rid of the Ranil Rajapaksa regime and be free citizens, at least now, 75 years since independence, at least now we've got to take the responsibility to be free and independent citizens. So come out to the streets, make it a people's celebration, boycott the Freedom Festival. Is it a Freedom Festival? Ranil Rajapaksa's Freedom Festival. And yeah, and Aragale Jaiva.